Hey guys, welcome to Star Alchemist Tarot, our planet and my little cozy corner of the internet. Today we're gonna do a collective reading. All right, so let's see what's up with y'all. I already did smoke cleansing. I cleansed the deck. I cleansed these decks. Ooh. Okay, I did prayers. I got into prayers. So let's see what business Spirit has for us today. How is everyone doing today? How's everyone feeling? Did everyone sleep well? I slept pretty okay. I ate late, which sucked. So I didn't go to sleep till like 1, 3 in the morning because I ate food at like 1 and I had to wait for it to digest. But hey, we here. We here. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. All right. So I hope we're feeling good as the week goes by. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. Thank you, Spirit, for all your protection, love, guidance, support that you offer to me in the collective on a daily basis. Thank you for clearing out any demonic energies, demonic entities from our heart, minds, and lives. And I ask that you use me as a clear-cut guide and a clear-cut channel to deliver to the collective any messages that they need to know for their highest self and for their greatest good. Thank you for everything you do for me. We are nothing without it. We're nothing without you. So glory be to the Most High forever and ever. Amen. Okay, Spirit. What do we have? What does the collective need to know at this time? Okay. 7 of Cups came out in yesterday's reading. If y'all want to check that out. How should I even do this? Should I do it like that? Should I do it like this? Let's do it like that. All right. Spirit came. Spirit had a lot to say. So we have the 4 of Pentacles here. The 4 of Pentacles talks about stability. It talks about, this follows the 3 of Pentacles, right? And in the 3 of Pentacles, it is a group of people working together, collaborating for a goal, to gain some sort of goal or to achieve some sort of goal, some sort of pentacle. In the 4 of Pentacles, they finally earned that pentacle, right? All the work, all the collaboration that they were putting in, they've achieved their goal, and this person is now holding on to it. Basically, that's the story. They're not trying to let go. So in 2 ways, the 4 of Pentacles upright can speak of stability, okay? Holding on to your resources, being protective over your resources here, as you can see the way that he's holding this pentacle, very protective. But it can also speak of being stingy, right? He's not letting go. You could try to ask him, hey, can we try and pry this out? You gotta pry this out his cold dead hands. Okay, so this speaks about someone here that maybe can be stingy. And the reason why I say that, the reason why I think it's more so that than the holding on to you know, your pentacles or stability, is because we have the 7 is that the 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, not the 7, but the 5 of Swords, which talks about conflict, battles, battle of the ego here. The fact that these 2 cards came out, I feel like they are complementing each other with the energy of, this is mine. You know, like, I'm holding on to this. This is mine. You can't have this, you know. And someone is willing to like be in a competitive energy over it, over whatever this pentacle is, or whatever this goal is. We also have, however, the 6 of Cups upright. This came out in yesterday's reading, so please check out yesterday's reading if you haven't. And the 6 of Cups talks about like deep connections, especially deep past connections. This talks about fond childhood memories here. Okay. This card represents a dynamic or relationship where someone feels like they can let their inner child out together, you know, like you feel your inner child feels connected with this other person's inner child. all right? And then, I mean, the six of cups following the seven of cups talks about options here. A lot of options, rumination, illusions, also with these clouds, being overwhelmed by a lot of options, all right? So I wonder what this energy is. What is the Four of Pentacles and Five of Swords? Got it. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So the story that I'm getting here basically is that because we have the Ten of Cups to clarify, Four of Pentacles and Five of Swords. So there is someone here in your energy collective that wants this with you, actually. They want the Ten of Cups. They want happiness. They want a happy home life, a stable home life, emotional fulfillment, emotional abundance here. They want this with you. And I feel like this Ten of Cups is the pentacle that they are holding on to. This Ten of Cups is this pentacle that they are holding on to. This Ten of Cups is what they are willing to fight and battle others over. Okay? That's the energy that I'm getting. Because we also have the Six of Cups here. Okay? So maybe collective, this could have been someone that you knew in the past. This could be past energy. There's someone in your past here who really wants this Ten of Cups with you, it seems, and they're willing to hold on to their vision. They're willing to hold on to this goal, and they're willing to fight for it. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which talks about options, though. What is this? What is this Seven of Cups, Spirit? Yeah. What's Queen of Swords? Libra energy? Yeah? Libra energy? Which Libra energy had options? Which Libra had options? Queen of Swords represents Libra energy, if I'm not mistaken. And I know I'm not. But let me just show y'all. I don't know if y'all can see, but Queen, it says here Queen of Swords, Libra. Okay. This Queen of Swords came out to clarify the Seven of Cups. You had a Libra in your energy collective that had options. They had options. If you want to check out we're going to connect. I think this reading is part 2 to yesterday. I'm not even going to hold you because we got these same cards again. Okay. So collective, the person that had options in yesterday's reading, if you want to check that out, if you want to reference, is a Libra, is this Queen of Swords. This is air sign energy. This is someone who's cold and cutting with their words. She's not in reverse, but if you look at her face, she looks very stern. She's a very cold person here. This is someone who is brutally honest. They sometimes say the truth without any empathy. This is also someone who can fight for the truth, you know? Someone who expresses truth and honesty to bring about, you know, justice, or to bring about some sort of make positive impact. But the fact that it's paired with the Seven of Cups here, yeah. In yesterday's reading, I said that the Page of Swords energy, I think, was the one who caused this heartbreak that the collective suffered through, because the Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands it seemed like they were dealing with each other, and they were working on a Ten of Pentacles. So they were working on some home stability. However, the Three of Swords came out in yesterday's reading, and it was clarified by the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, meaning that the heartbreak that someone suffered in the dynamic led them to essentially ditch the work and the effort that they were putting into building a stable home life. All right. When I asked, what was the heartbreak, or I don't think I asked what the heartbreak was, but I know that the 7 of Cups in reverse came out in yesterday's reading. And I mentioned that, someone having options could be the reason for the heartbreak. Okay. That the Queen of Wands suffered, the fire sign energy suffered. And here in today's reading, we finally have the culprit for who had the options. It wasn't the fire sign energy that had options, that was running around amok, that was causing heartbreak. It was this Queen of Swords. It was this Libra energy. It's funny because in yesterday's reading, we got the Page of Swords. So an air sign was the one who did all this deception, all this trickery, all this illusion, had all of these options behind your back. When you were working to build an honest life with them, you were being honest with them. They were not being honest with you. They had options behind your back. They were juggling you and juggling a whole bunch of other options. And it was this air sign. It was this Libra. What else? Yeah. What else, Spirit? Oh, y'all talking. You know what? I'm gonna take all these. I'm taking all of this. Yeah, because yeah, exactly. We breaking down this energy. What else flipped? Boom. We taking all of this. I don't care, okay? We breaking this down. We exposing truths today. What are you talking about? What else, Spirit? What else? What else? Anything else? Anything else that I need to know? Because after this, I'm going to pull a different deck. After this shuffle, I'm pulling a different deck. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Let's see what fell. Okay, yeah. Knight of Swords, he came out in yesterday's reading. Someone is ready to expose a truth to someone. Someone is ready to say something. Someone has some information here. Someone has some knowledge here. All right, and they're getting ready to take charge. All right, so Ace of Cups came out immediately after I started shuffling. Excuse me. Ace of Cups in reverse. Water sign energy. Usually the Ace of Cups upright talks about emotional fulfillment, emotional contentment, increased emotional capacity to feel. Your cup is overflowing here. Water sign energy, all this water talks about emotions. All right, but in reverse, baby, all this water that was in here is poured out. Okay, your cup is poured out. Ace of Cups in reverse talks about someone feeling empty here, emotionally empty. Okay, emotionally bankrupt. And I have a feeling that it is this, it's this Queen of Swords here. Because they were doing all this deception, all this trickery. Then we have the Hangman in reverse. I love this. Collective. You could probably feel like, give me 1 second, guys. Hey, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so the Hangman upright. The Hangman came out in reverse. We absolutely love that. Because the Hangman upright talks about being stuck. It talks about being in a waiting period. It talks about being stuck also in one perspective. Okay, and you viewing something in one perspective leaves you in this Hangman energy. It leaves you stuck. All right, sometimes this card talks about having to wait on also the right moment to take action. The fact that it came out in reverse, collective, you could be feeling like, look at him. He definitely looks hung upside down right here, but in reverse, it looks like he's standing. He can move. Okay, so collective, you could feel like your cards have changed, the tables have changed for you. And now you can move now, or maybe you're seeing something from a different perspective that's allowing you to feel free, feel less restricted. Okay, we love that. Now let's see what else we got. We got all of this. All of this came out. Okay, all of this came out. So we'll go through this real quick. Came out in yesterday's reading. Please go watch yesterday's reading. Check that out. Collective, you are coming out of feeling like this 10 of Swords. All right, this person is done for. This 10 of Swords speaks about a painful final ending. Not only that, but a betrayal. Okay, a sword to the back. That is a betrayal. You don't know who did this. All right, or maybe you do. You weren't expecting it from whoever put these swords in your back. But the fact that it's coming out in reverse is aligned with this Hangman energy. Okay, this feels like healing. This looks like healing, you know, shifting your perspective. And by you shifting your perspective, it's allowing you to essentially free yourself, okay, and come out of this devastating energy, this devastating feeling. Let's see what else we got. 6 of Wands in reverse. Usually, the 6 of Wands upright speaks about successes, achievements, all right? Coming back home from war, from your trip or whatever, and being celebrated by your community. In reverse, it talks about failures. What's the opposite of success? Failures. And this could be the energy of this Libra here. Because yesterday I did say that the air sign energy, the Page of Swords, was working with the Queen of Wands for towards some goal, okay? Towards some achievement, all right? But that did not pan out. We got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, all right? So that is a failed mission. That's a failed mission. And the failed mission came up here. This speaks about failure here. What else? The Empress. This Queen of Swords probably wanted to be an Empress, was acting like the Empress, maybe was putting on a front like she was the Empress while she was with the Queen of Swords in reverse. I mean, sorry, while she was with the Queen of Swords in yesterday's reading, but Queen of Wands, I meant, in yesterday's reading. I'm sorry. But Empress came out in reverse. This Libra energy is not an Empress. The Empress speaks about someone who's empathetic, caring. This is Mother energy, Mother Gaia energy, Mother Earth energy, okay? But in reverse, this is someone who is cold, mean. She's not as intuitive or tapped in or loving or caring, okay? So I have a feeling that this Empress in reverse is this Libra. She was trying to be an Empress, though. Good luck. Then we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Usually the 8 of Cups upright talks about walking away. All right. So maybe this Libra had to walk away from you. All right. Or, I mean, it came out in reverse. So maybe this Libra is trying not to walk away. Maybe this Libra is trying to avoid walking away from the situation. And then what else we have? But I mean, them avoiding walking away from the situation, we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. It won't bring them by them holding on to this, it'll bring them this. We want the 3 of Cups upright. This talks about celebrations, okay? Family gatherings, unions, you know, big occasions where people get together and celebrate here. But it came out in reverse. Someone is not going to be celebrating anything, okay? If they don't walk away, this is what they get. And then lastly, we have the Knight of Swords. Came out in yesterday's reading. I mean, someone is heading towards someone. All right, regardless here, someone is heading towards someone. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. 2 of Cups. I can't make this up. In yesterday's reading, didn't I not say that the Queen of Wands is taking her dream, you know, their dream, their goal of that stable home life, and they're essentially going towards someone else with that? Like they plan on having that with someone else. Bottom of the deck, 12 cups. This is what this Knight of Swords is going towards. Very determined here. Very determined. Okay? I love that. I love this. I love this. All right, let's see. What can we do? We could do the hidden truth oracle, because low-key, I want to pick up on this Libra energy. What is their hidden truth? I want to pick up on that Libra energy. This Queen of Swords energy here. What is their truth? Because, I mean, obviously they had options. We know that with the Seven of Cups. We see that. But what else about them? I'm curious. Hi, Spirit. I ask that you use me as a clear-cut guide and a clear-cut channel to tap into this Queen of Swords energy. The hidden truth oracle. Please communicate to me the most accurate messages about this Queen of Swords. Okay. Oh, these cards feel so nice, man. Okay, yeah. All right. What is the hidden truth about this Queen of Swords? You speak to me through music, so maybe they could use music to try and communicate. What else about this Queen of Swords? Instead of using their words, they use music. Let me stop. Let's see. I wish I could take back my words. Queen of Swords. I told you, someone very cutting with their words. Very cold here. This Libra was, bro. What else? What else about this Queen of Swords? What else are there hidden truths? I'm a truth seeker, truth exposer. That's what I do. Look at you talking about. You were the best thing in my life. This Libra took you for granted. Maybe this Libra is trying to put up a front that, you know, you did them wrong, you hurt them, you were the one that, you know, was the perpetrator in this situation. But judging based on these cards, this Queen of Swords was the one who brought the Three of Swords. This Queen of Swords could probably be playing victim, trying to act like they're innocent and that they didn't do anything. But they had options here. All right? They had options here. And with their words, they were cold with their words. They took you for granted. Anything else? Anything else about this Queen of Swords energy? I'm going to see what that is. Let's see what that is. I'm taking that. All right. All right. Let's see. It was my fault, but sorry, y'all. Sorry, I got so worked up. Didn't I not just say that? But I blamed you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Didn't I not say that they're playing victim right now, trying to act like you were the perpetrator, but it was really their fault? They had options. They were doing fuck shit and trickery behind your back. Yeah, they know, bro. They know. They know. I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah. Because you, collective, are going towards this. You're going towards this. This person made you feel like this. This person had you in this energy. Okay? And now that you left their ass because you're not messing with all of whatever they were doing, they're feeling bad about it. They're recognizing that you were the best thing in their life and that you're leaving them behind. But I mean, what are you supposed to do? I know that I crossed the line with you. Bro, I can't make this shit up. I'm not making this shit up, y'all. What's at the bottom of the deck? We need to let each other go. And I actually, yeah, literally, where's the 8 of Cups? This person is trying to hold on with the 8 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, 8 of Cups upright literally talks about having to walk away, needing to let something go here. Okay? This person is not trying to let go. But I feel like collective, this is you telling them, we need to let each other go. I really needed to take a deep breath. Okay. Man, I'm so sorry, collective. I'm so sorry. But you, I mean, you are moving on to, you know, calmer waters. You know, you're moving on to this. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. What's that? King of Swords. A truth. Incoming truth. What's this? King of Cups in reverse. Let's get some advice. Or some guidance. Let's get some guidance. Any more clarifications on this reading? Any more clarifications on this reading, Spirit? We need to let each other. At the bottom of that is I'm becoming a better person. And what's this? You came closer than anyone. I will wait for a sign from you. This person is really not trying to let go. And what's this? I hope that you can forgive me one day, bro. Hey. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. I hope that they took the spiritual lesson from the situation. I'm going to leave that there. I truly hope that they learned their spiritual lesson here. All right. Y'all saw that, right? Love spell. All right. Spirit, any more clarifications on the situation? Any more clarifications on the situation, Spirit? Give me 1 second. Hey. All right, let's do one more shuffle. Y'all know how I do my threes. I do my 3 shuffles. Okay. All right. That was nice. All right, let's see. I love these little decks. Any guidance, advice, clarifications about the situation? Spy, someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. Okay, someone has their eye on you here. Collective. Anything else? It could be this Libra, or it could be someone else in your energy. Anything else about the situation, Spirit? Health. Health issues could arise. Hope it's not karma. Anything else? Damn, that was kind of mean, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Hey, listen, we got to balance out our light and shadow, okay? We balance out our light and shadow here. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be an earth sign, or you could have earth sign placements in your chart. This could be you or someone in your energy. Any more? Something flip. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant here. Could be this Queen of Swords person and you, collective. Anything else? Anything else about this situation? One more shuffle. Anything else, Spirit, that you can give us? What can the collective look forward to? Yeah. What can the collective expect to look forward to? Okay, let's see. Fire sign. Collective, you could expect a fire sign. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. But patience also came out in reverse in yesterday's reading. So who knows? But collective, you could have a fire sign in your near future. You need to have patience in your near future for something. Yeah. What else can the collective expect to look forward to? And then we'll close out. Any last minute cards? Okay. This is Gold Digger. They may want your money being used. I think this is this Libra energy. Not gonna hold you. With the 10 of Pentacles that came out in yesterday's reading, they really wanted abundance. Like they was really trying to, you know, aim for this abundance with the collective. But bottom of the deck, Mercury retrograde. I think we're in a retrograde right now. Electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. Collective, you could be in a moment where you are reviewing everything right now. Okay, all past situations, everything that you did not see before in the past, you're reviewing it and you're coming to terms with it now. You're seeing it now. All right. Yes, luck is on your side. Okay. And narcissist. Yikes. Kind of curious. Hold on. What's that? And honeymoon. Oh, did we get honeymoon yesterday? I think we got commitment. I think we did get honeymoon yesterday or something else like that. All right. All right. That's what I have for you, collective. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this reading resonated. Welcome to I Am Star Alchemist Tarot. Welcome to our planet and my little cozy corner of the internet. All right. And I will catch y'all next time. Bye.